Good morning, ladies and gents. So I'm back with another Friday news feature for Conquerors Blade, where I cover all of the week's news and the patch notes which have dropped this week. So we are slowly starting to get into Season 7, and we're now 3 weeks into it. The challenges for Week 3 have just popped up, and the territory wars seem to have sorted themselves out. The last couple of weeks, the territory wars have been in drill mode. It has been a bit of an issue with some of them on both the EU servers and the NA servers. They seem to have been suffering a little bit, but now I think we're kind of there. The last territory war was in live mode, and I think going forward, every territory war going forward is going to be in live mode as well, unless something drastically bad happens. It will not be a drill mode now until the end of the season. So, going through the weekly news, not a huge amount of news this week. The Avatar contest winners were announced. So, what I will do is I will put a link to each article actually in the description box below for you. So, actually, if you want to go and check out any of these news articles yourself, the link will be there. I just kind of cover and give you an overview of actually what's happened during the week. But this week, like I said, has been a fairly quiet week. That Avatar contest has been announced. There is a 15% bonus to honour this weekend. So if you are still trying to unlock units on the actual page where you can unlock units, definitely grind your ass away this weekend, because we are having 15% extra on it. That does make a fairly substantial difference. Other than that, though, they kind of started releasing out a couple of weapon class guides actually officially. They've also done a big newcomers guide as well on the website. So again, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you. It is all text, it's all written, there's no videos or anything like that. I have personally done a couple of videos for new players into the game, so what I'll do is I'll leave a couple of links down in the description box below for you for them as well. But if you prefer to actually read it, I will leave a link in the description box for the official guide of how to actually get into Conquerors Blade and find your feet as well. So looking at the patch notes, there is not really much that has changed this week at all. So there's been a couple of changes to the tutorial in terms of the skills of weapons and everything. There is one quality of life change which is, well, to be honest, has been needed for quite some time, and they've enabled the mask excavation from the War Scholar. So now we can actually use 10 treat eyes or 10 battle relics at a time. You don't have to do each individual one, which is quite a nice little quality of life change which has been needed for a fair while. Like I said, tutorial has changed a little bit. Obviously you only go through the tutorial once, so it doesn't really affect anyone really. A couple of the challenges for Season 6 units have been made a little bit easier, and they have added a difficulty as reduced label and tooltip on the Season 7 unit challenges to make it clearer for newcomers that the difficulty will be raised / changed once the season ends. Looking at Warlord balancing, there has been absolutely no changes in Warlord balancing at all. Couple of the runes have had a couple of changes. So the defense from the spear rune Sindri has been reduced from 100 to 800. The musket rune Thrariheim no longer reduces the cooldown of black powder grenade by 2 seconds, and the special effects of the runes Ormut, Ferrosifla and Galkavir, I am murdering these names, now only play once. Bug fixes, there's literally only one bug fix that they have introduced into the game this week, and that is resolving an issue with special effects could still be seen while a dual blade hero was in stealth. So a very minor bug, but it has been fixed nonetheless. So as you can see, quite a light week, quite a easy going week, not a lot of changes, not a lot of news. There are unfortunately some weeks like that, because last week it was rammed full of news and changes and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it is a bit of a easy-going week this week, but I do expect we'll get a bit more news next week. But definitely let me know down in the comments if you enjoy these kinds of videos, and actually just a quick weekly update of what's going on in the game. It saves you having to actually look through all the news articles and go through everything yourself. So definitely let me know down in the comments if you are enjoying this kind of video. If you want me to continue putting this out every single Friday. As always though folks, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying Season 7 as much as I am. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, all that lovely fan doobie-tastic stuff, and I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.